Hello and welcome to Thoughts from the Green Room with your host, Jeff Mays. This week's topic is on heroes. A couple days ago, I was helping a friend do something and I saw this logo. That's right, the bat symbol. A couple days after that, I saw this logo. That's right, Superman symbol. These logos were in various spots throughout the day. Saw one on the back of a car tire, on the back of a Jeep, saw somebody's shirt, somebody's backpack. I'm starting to see these logos everywhere. And it started to make me think and realize that the prevalence of the superhero is becoming much more. Now, when I was a kid growing up, I was in a minority of people who read comic books. I had a small group of friends who read them, but it wasn't a really big thing. And if you didn't read comic books, you didn't really know about superheroes all that much. It was a geeky thing to do. But in the last while, movies, internet, all of those additional forms of media that we've got have started to bring the superhero into the forefront and really make them prevalent. And what strikes me about it is that we seem, as a population, as a group of people, to be supporting the hero by sporting the logo. Just like if I was a big supporter of, a brand name like Nike, I'd wear a lot of Nike products with the Nike swoosh. Or, maybe if I really liked Bob's Diner, I'd wear Bob's Diner's jackets all the time and promote it that way. It's this thing we do. And I was thinking about all these people wearing the bat symbol, all these people wearing the Superman symbol. And I'm willing to guess that they think it's cool. It's what's hip right now. And some of it is that. But at the same time that it's hip and cool, it's also an issue of they believe in what they're wearing. They don't just wear the bat logo because it's cool, but they also support the character, and they think the character is pretty awesome. Vis-a-vis, they support Batman's vigilante style, Superman's Boy Scout nature, and all-around perfect guy. And as an actor, I'll be honest, I would love to play a superhero. I'd love to, get cast as Batman or Superman or any superhero. Heck, even some of the bad guys I'd have a blast playing. But I'm blown away by the fact that we support the heroes so often. And I've seen newspaper articles and interviews also in the last, year or so about dad does something to help kid out in a bat costume, or there was a little while back in Toronto, I think it was, there was actually a guy running around dressed up as Batman doing a little bit of basic vigilante stuff to deter crime, just wearing the symbol basically. And the thought has occurred to me that we are slowly bringing the comic book hero off the comic book pages and starting the basics of making them real life. Which leads to my big question: what does it take before we actually get the real Batman or a real Superman in our midst? It could be tomorrow, for all I know. It could be 6 years, 66,000 years. I do not know, but I think we're on the verge of that happening, where somebody will don the cloak, the cape, the mask, and go all out. Not just some little act of deterrence, but actually start doing this vigilante practice. Now, I'm not saying I'm for or against it. This isn't the point of the blog. But as I know that we're on the verge of it as a community, as a population, that the page is starting to come to life, art imitating life, life imitating art, all of that, it brings me around to the challenge this week and the idea of making things practical, like I always do. And the challenge this week is go out and be a hero. Again, I'm not promoting vigilanteism or anything like that. Let's be clear about that. When I say go out and be a hero, I'm talking about do something for your friend. Do something for your nephew, your niece, your son, your daughter, your mother, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your dog. And be a hero to them in some way. Give it a try. Those are your thoughts for the green room. I'll see you in a week or two.